washer down there sticking out. Wonderful. Okay, so this was our junk crank because it's 20 out of whack or something. So. Okay, so let's see what we got. So we're going to use the coarse stone on this one. Let's see what we can come up with here. Okay, we're going to put some cutting pressure on it a little bit. There.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oil would be nice.
That's pretty thick.
Cutting oil, good stuff.
What is it?
High sulfur cutting oil, corn oil. MD something. This parts are not matched very well. A lot of highs and lows there. See how it's hitting right here? That shoe's pretty worn. So see the shiny spot right there? That's where I'm hitting now. See, it's right along this edge right here. Because these were honed to a different diameter before. I think they came off a different mandrel. So this one, we're barely even got a little nick on that one. And we're not even hitting, I don't even see anything hitting on that one yet. And the stone's the same thing. If you look really close, you can usually see a slight color change on the stone, but this one looks pretty much the same. So this is pretty much, it's worn out stuff, but it kind of worked. So it did work, it honed it. This is your basic 1 million mile.
Yeah.
It's completely worn out, but it was still running.
Right. You're not going to wipe that off?
They didn't throw a rod yet.
You're not going to wipe that off?
Now this does not fit on there, because that's not the right size manual.
No.
We have to use the correct one, the 2.2 on the 3.
Right.
This is a drip tray. See how it collects fluid in here?
Oh.
These trays are not cheap either. Nothing about Sunden's cheap. Okay, now we got this one here. Now this is our good one here. Okay, now this here is the roughened stone we got in there right now. We're going to put the finished one in here. I'm going to go for that super finish.
I'm assuming that keyway is supposed to sit a certain way.
This here is supposed to engage on that thing down there.
Oh, so you pull it out to ensure?
And you shove it all in. You got a lock tab. Lock your screw in. And these have already been adjusted already. So now, see the wear marks in there? See, it's going on, but see, there's no clearance.
Right.
But now it's on there at least. So it actually
yeah, because before it wouldn't even go halfway on it.
Wouldn't even go on. See, that was nice and loose. It's not a lot. You hear it? It's a little bit, but not a lot. So this one's a little bit bigger than this one. So this one needs to be a few more swipes and to get good. Okay, so now I'm going to take out this rough ass one here. Well, that's a CR12, so that's actually a fairly fine one. That one actually had a number on it. See, these I can't see any numbers anywhere.
Yeah, there ain't no numbers on there no more. That's a CR.
Not this, not that. It's on the stone.
Oh.
It's a C110 is the wedge.
Yeah.
There's no number on
There
this. There
used to be a number right there. There used to be a number right there.
Well, it doesn't wear away because that's not a wearing thought. Okay, well 12 is a pretty fine number, but it's a lithium oxide, not a silicon carbide. This is definitely finer than this one. So if this is a 12, this must be like a 15 or a 16 or something higher, obviously. So these are both pretty fine finish. Okay, so we know this one needs to be honed more than this other one, but we're going to go ahead and hone them both. Okay, so now I'm going to open these up a little bit. Now, I don't have any reference how much I'm cutting because I haven't set this gauge at all. I don't care. I'm going to do the old-fashioned way, the way it was taught by Dad. Strictly by feel. Same way I did the Runzer's motor.
Yeah.
And that thing's a turd, isn't it?
It runs. He hasn't had motor problems at all. He has everything but motor problems. Electrical, transmission.
See the rod bouncing around a little bit? Making a mess on my floor. Pull those towels on the floor there so it fits in this wall.
What towels?
Those right there. Right here in the bounce on.
Oh.
No, right here, right in front of you.
Oh, this.
Lay them on the floor. There's oil all over the floor.
It's only one part.
I can't clean up the oil on the floor. Little clearance.
Hey, it goes all the way down now. It wiggles more than it did.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what size this one is. Eight on that one. There's 8.3. Same number. So theoretically, these are the same.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. But I didn't measure them. I'm just going by the honing dial. Okay, now you look at your rod. It's all cleaned up now. I can't tell how round it is because I don't have my dial hooked up. But I know it's a lot rounder than it was.
Mm-hmm.
This one didn't quite clean right here, see?
Mm.
And the finish is pretty fine too. It's a nice finish. It's not rough at all. Nice and smooth. Okay, so now the numbers are this way. Yeah, numbers. Okay, which wheel are we on, the left or right? That's the right wheel, right?
Yeah.
So, no,
Left.
goes this direction. This rod's going there like this. Still not very loose. Still a little bit looser now, but not sure exactly how much. This does not take a lot of metal out once it's round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't see that rod bouncing around as hard anymore.
It's not bouncing at all anymore because it's round, pretty round.
Yeah. It's a whole lot more than it had before.
See, I'm getting that clearance now on the big rod.
Mm-hmm.
This is always going to be twice because it's twice. It's half the width. It's going to be a lot more. But see, I'm getting that clearance there. I want to hear that clearance in there. When I don't have that clearance, it's tight. You notice how nice they go down now? They're not hesitating anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That means your clearance is getting good also. Tight. Wouldn't want to slide up and down. That's pretty much how it was. Can you give me that real filthy rag with that little red fire extinguisher looking thing?
This one.
Yeah, that's called a throwaway rag. It's got barnacles growing on it, so damn dirty. It's going to get dirtier. All right, so this is all cleaned. Yeah, it's all honed out now. It's obviously not tight. It's got good clearance. So the same way I did on Lorenzo's bike. Loosen it up so it'll rub up, make good power, not be binding. And I chewed the crank up was really chewed. His crank was perfect. I didn't even see it moving at all in the wheel. Really within a tenth of being straight. I'm sure it's not that anymore, but that's what I was officially put in there at. But everything about his bike was loose. The pistons were loose. Everything was loose. Nice and free, so he can rub the snot out of it. Didn't have a problem. Okay, we'll go clean all this up. We'll be back.